Today's daily code problem of the day is valid word number 3136. For this problem, a word is valid if it contains a minimum of 3 characters, it contains only digits from 0 to 9, and English letters uppercase and lowercase. We want it to include at least one vowel and include at least one consonant. So we're given our string word, and we want to return true if the word is valid and false otherwise. So this is a very straightforward, simple problem. We simply need to check if these 4 conditions are met. If they're met, we can return true. If not, we can return false. The hint says literally just use if-else statements to check. So very straightforward problem. I'm personally learning Rust, so I'm going to solve this problem in Rust, and hopefully you guys follow along. So we're literally just going to go down the list and check off each of these boxes. So it contains a minimum of 3 characters. We're going to say if our word dot length is less than 3, then we can return false. Boom. That is our first constraint done. Now we're going to go through each character in our string. So we're going to want to check if it has a vowel and a consonant. And we'll do that by identifying 2 Boolean variables. So we're going to let mute vowel equal false. So what does this mean? Let is how you declare a variable in Rust. Mute is basically telling you that variable that it can be changed. So we could change this variable from false to true or true to false. If we did not have mute, then it would stay forever as false. We could not change it. We're going to do the same thing for our consonant. So let mute consonant. That's not how you spell that. Consonant is equal to false as well. So those are our 2 Boolean variables. We're going to have to go through and check each character to ensure that both of those are true at the end and that we only have English characters. So we're going to have a loop. So for each character in our word.chars, so we're going to break our word into characters. If C, because that is our variable, it's similar to Python. So C dot is ASCII. ASCII are our characters. And it's alphabetic, meaning that it's not like emojis or some random stuff, then it passes that test case, right? It's between 0 and 9, or sorry, it's an English letter. We'll check for 0 and 9 later. And then we'll say let LC, which is our current character, equal to C dot to ASCII lowercase. So notice that we didn't define this one as mutable, because we are not going to change it. We're never going to say LC is actually equal to this now, or LC is actually equal to that now. We'll only ever declare it new for each loop. So if a string AEIOU dot contains our current character, then we are going to update our val to equal true. This is basically just going to check does this string contain this letter? If it does, then we have a val. Otherwise, we have a constant. So we're going to have a consonant is equal to true. So checking for our vowels here. If it's not a vowel, then we know it's alphabetic, so we can update our consonant. And then we can say else if our not C dot is digits, then we can return false. So why this? Basically, we're checking here, is it an alphabet English letter? If it is, cool. Is it a vowel or a consonant? If it's not an alphabet or a character, then we're going to check, is it a digit? If it's not a digit and it's not alphabetic, then it's not a valid word. So we could return false. We don't need to keep track of the digits or anything like that. So we don't need a special case for that. Then we can simply return our vowel and consonant. And that's it. If we run this, passes our test cases, and if we submit it, passes all solutions. So thank you, and follow for more daily LeetCode solutions.